Hello and welcome to Trucking Answers. I'm Mark. I've been a driver for over 30 years, and I think drivers should get paid for all their time, and we should get treated like the licensed professionals we are. If you think that, it's time to subscribe. Today, we want to talk about a company that's doing it better in the industry. Now, I get a lot of complaints that I only do a lot of freight hauling companies. So let's talk about a different way to truck, something you may never have thought about. Let's talk about United Road Services. Have you ever considered hauling cars around? Well, an astute driver has sent me information about them and works there, and so we've talked about it, and I think that United Road Services is doing it better. Imagine in the industry where you never go to a truck stop because you don't have to park there. You're only there to fuel and leave. Because every night you get a motel on the road. So you get a motel every single night. You can be home here through the week and on weekends depending on where you live. By the way, they hire from 49 states. So those of you viewers in Alaska, you can also get hired. And experience level, they would prefer experienced drivers, but they do have a program for new drivers as well. So just because you don't have experience doesn't mean you can't work here. It is possible to work here and never spend a night in a truck stop. So consider that. And at orientation here and in training, you get your own room. You don't have to share a room like so many of these companies that we see, and that is always something very aggravating to me. You shouldn't have to share a room. Orientation pays you $125 a day. Your training is paid $125 a day. Okay, medical, they have medical there with no deductible. I have a $1,200 and something or $1,300 deductible. Blue Cross, no deductible medical insurance. They'll take pets and a passenger, even though you're in a motel. So your furry friend, whether they're a pet or a passenger, can go with you, presumably. Now, felonies, people always ask about this. Maybe it said call them. So that's what I found at most places, but that's what they're talking about here. It depends on what the problem is. Presumably, if it involves car theft, that could be a possible problem. Now, there's something I didn't know here, right? Because I've never hauled cars. It turns out part of the important thing of hauling cars is that they don't come off. So that apparently is stressed in training. So that is very good. Look, you can be home through the week and on weekends, depending where you live. Call them. You can be home pretty regularly. Now, they also have performance bonuses where this driver who hasn't been there long is already getting $1,000 a month performance bonus. They have safety bonuses, quality bonuses, that kind of thing. In your first year, you're guaranteed $1,000 a week your first year. So you don't have to worry that there's some kind of slowdown in the industry and you're only going to make $400 or something like that. You're guaranteed that, although this driver has never dipped into it. He's always made more than that. So that is something that you can consider. Hauling cars, motel every night. Okay, home regularly. You're going to get exercise because you get to move around. We don't have to just sit around, while they unload us for 6 hours. You're not going to sit around in an Amazon warehouse for hours trying to get unloaded because you don't go to them anymore. You don't have to worry about that. And he said every time that he's, before he's empty, he said he has his next load sent to him. So, because of that, right, I'm going to go ahead and say United Road Services is doing it better and doing something different than most people think about in the industry. So experience or not, if it's something that would interest you, let them know. Give them a call and just see what they have to say, right? It doesn't hurt. They don't sponsor this, by the way, and their information will be in the description so that you can take a look at it, all right? And let me know what you think. And, the question for the day, I guess, will be, have you ever considered hauling cars? What do you think about hauling cars? All right, let me know in the comments. And I answer all emails that I get, mark@truckinganswersnation.com. If you have a company that you think is doing it better, send it to me and let's get them out there. Let's get this information out. All right. Thanks for being here at Trucking Answers, and we'll be back soon. I'll see you on the next one.